I am the righteous hand of God. Dark as hell, hang on. There we go. That was way darker than I thought it'd be. Hello! How is everyone this fine evening? Oh, night at this point. Oh, well past evening. I did. If I just... Hello and welcome to Lo-Fi Art Guy After Dark. It's dark as hell. This is what it looks like on camera without my ring light. I swear it looks brighter. Genuinely, at some point I want to get those like color changing wall panel lights and just put them over there behind my camera so I can have blue coming from one side and the pink of this bad boy from the other and be lit with that entirely. But those things are expensive as hell. So not be doing anything like that for a little while. Adam, you're sleepy? That makes sense. You've been... Have you? Yeah, wait. You haven't been at work today, have you? You've been off. You got no reason to be sleepy. Fuck you. Nah, I get it. Especially after after you've been playing Infinite Wealth all day. Wait, you were at work? Oh, it's from today you're off work. That's right. I don't know why I thought that was yesterday. I thought it was yesterday that you'd got home early. No, that makes more sense. Today's Friday. I'm losing myself. No, he was at work today. He was at work. Oh, wait. For next week. Yeah, I think you did take holidays to play Yakuza. Honestly, I vibe with it, man. I don't blame you. I don't get why they're so special, like why they're so expensive. The panel lights, yeah, they are wildly expensive if you want like any like reasonable number of them. To be fair, I think they're, I don't know if they're decently expensive to make or whatever, but they are like, I don't think they're super cheap to produce. But obviously I don't know. I've never made wall panel lights. I am not a factory. So can't be certain. Start. I should start. Make them cheaper and shittier than any other company. This will be £5. It'll work for exactly 5 seconds. Just buy them in bulk if you need to. I need to trim this shit. It's getting in my mouth. Okay. As people are filtering in, we should get started. So today we're working more on the Hell's Coming With Me project. If anyone doesn't know what that is, check out my last VOD, which is not uploaded to YouTube yet. It'll be, currently still on my Twitch. I've been uploading VODs to YouTube a week after they happen, so basically right as they expire on Twitch, they'll be up on YouTube. We have 3 canvases open today. I don't know if I'll do them all because, frankly, Fridays tend to be a bit of a shorter stream on here, and I'm trying to lengthen out the Monday and Tuesday ones. Because I've been at work, and also I need to go to the gym at some point tonight, like right after stream, so Fridays are a busy day for me. But we'll get as much done as we can. And then after that, we'll probably be working on this project again on Tuesday, because on Monday, we're working more on Will's banner. So, I've got 3 separate canvases here. We've got the Drifter, the Preacher, and the Townsfolk. And we're gonna work more on these designs, change them up slightly, improve on them, and just kind of finalize character design and also like an overall style for the comic. I've got some ideas that I really like. So why don't we just dive into it? So starting with the Drifter, going off kind of the conversation we had last stream, I still very much like the idea that the identity of the Drifter does not matter. I like the idea that they are like in shadow, and thus not only do I want to be covering the face in shadow, I also kind of want to make sure there's like no skin showing, because I again really want this idea of the Drifter to be kind of an everyman, or every woman, every person, and every person. So what I think I'm gonna do is roll down these sleeves, I'm still gonna have the demon arm showing. Don't say every pony. Oh god. It's the every pony. Have any of you guys ever actually like watched that show? I've seen like a bit of it, right? Like the first like couple episodes. It was alright. It's not something I feel like I could get into kind of like big time, you know, but for what it was, it seemed like an alright show. I think she is, yeah. Oh, they are, sorry. Because I'm fairly sure they're like VTuber slash PNG tuber avatar is a pony. Watched the movie as a kid. It was my sister's. It was decent. Yeah, it's a pretty decent, you know, kind of. I mean, it's called Friendship is Fucking Magic, you know, so it's decent, you know, friendship saves the day affair from what I can tell, and I think that's fine, you know. Except for that one, I remember seeing stuff about this when it came out. That one, what was it called? Fucking Derpy? Or something? Like they named one of the horses Derpy? Ponies, I'm sorry. That was a thing that happened apparently. And the internet loved that. Anyway. Weird My Little Pony tangent. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have most of the skin kind of covered on this. You know, longer sleeves, maybe not have fingerless gloves. Derpy Hooves? Its surname was Hooves? This is my son Dipshit Legs. Like, not a great name. Not a great name overall. Obviously, the hooves part wasn't the worst part of that. It was the fact that they, you know. Hey, oh, hey, Wowzer. Just want to say hello before sleepover gang going to bed at 12:45 because we're all in food comas. You know what? After some of the drinks you posted, which I don't drink alcohol, but like they look delicious. I don't blame you. Some of that food looked amazing as well. So, you know, don't blame me. You guys have a great sleep. The VOD will be available on Twitch for a week, and after that, it'll be on YouTube if you want to kind of catch up on the project. But thanks for stopping by. It's great to see your name pop up. I hope you guys have a great sleep. Hope you all enjoy I hope you enjoyed the food that you've made and had. Hell yeah. Where was it? Right. So, I like the idea of having the comic be mostly in black and white, maybe using some screen tones, because, you know, I like using them. I like the texture of it. But then having certain elements, such as the demonic hand, and like any blood, I like the idea of having those bits in color. Very what's a fucking Sin City? Very Sin City style. Have it all be like black and white or grayscale or whatever, but just these pops of color. I think that would be a very, very good kind of design choice. Make sure we're keeping the form kind of androgynous. I still kind of like this overall pose of just like while we're working on this. I think on this version I made the kind of demon claw a bit too big. I don't want it to be that like quite that chunky. I also found a thing that I showed Will earlier. And by earlier, I mean like minutes ago. That I think is going to be fun for this project. I can actually quickly show it off. I thought it'll not be used... Oh shit. It'll not be used quite like straight away. But when we actually get to like doing the lettering of the comic and stuff, I found over on blambot.com, which is a great font website, a nice Wild West style font. Which I think will be good for kind of like a title screen type thing. Bit. I feel like I want the hood to be further down over the face. New layout, thank you. Don't know whether I just need a new nib or what, but sometimes it doesn't register me when I try to tap for a new layer. Could also just be something in like sensitivity settings or something. I'll check after the stream, but it's not usually that big of a deal. No, I don't know that I'm loving that quite as much as I could be. But that's fine. We don't need to be precious about anything. Delete your art. And start again. Don't necessarily want them looking like over this way. Okay, I'm still here but barely have any sound on right now, haha. My friend put on a playlist called something like Disney for Sleep and it's so soothing. Hell yeah. Okay, there's an idea. Maybe from the shadow, just this view of angry eyes and teeth. It's tough designing a face that's going to be in shadow, because you want to find interesting shapes that are going to catch the light weird, so you can like highlight certain parts of it. But you also don't want too much detail. You want a lot of it to be in shadow. These those are in. I figure giving the character kind of one of my wonky faces could work, and maybe I don't want them like quite. Maybe I don't want them quite as angry as we've been doing them. Maybe we could add some fear. You know? Whether or not that'll be readable once we shade in the face is a different thought entirely. I still don't love that. Maybe it's the overall thing. Maybe we do just fully start again. And now, ladies and gentlemen, you get to see how I design characters by scrapping a bunch of versions of the design. And starting again. Maybe slightly changing of the pose will... Just kind of go with the standard kind of triangle feet for now. We'll figure out a shoe situation later, because I'm not entirely sure I love the boots that I've been giving the character either. Another thing, maybe we could have the character actually wielding the Clairvolver. Thing is, in the story of the song, the gun is mentioned. You know, the townsfolk, they didn't know him by his face or by the gun around his waist, but he'd come back to burn that town to the ground. Yet, actually, through actions, he doesn't actually shoot anybody. So I don't necessarily know how much attention to the gun I want to draw. They'll probably get like a close-up shot at some point, but I don't think it's like a particularly, what's the word, like standout gun. I think it's just like a standard revolver, you know. I don't think there's any it's not like a Percy from Critical Role's The List, you know. It's not a special magic revolver necessarily. Could be. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like in Monster of the Week, actually, to kind of bring things to connect to that. Assumedly, the gunslinger would be the monstrous, right? That just makes sense. They have the, like, this version of our gunslinger would be the monstrous because they have the demonic right hand and shit. But in Monster of the Week, the monstrous does can get a gun to start off with, despite being a monster, because they probably don't always want to be using their monstrous powers, you know. So I think the gun is there as like a, you know, they're a drifter, they need something to protect themselves, and they don't always, you know, want to be, again, in our version, in this interpretation of the story, they don't always want to be relying on the monster claw. I don't know about you guys, but I prefer like this size for the monster claw as opposed to this monstrosity. I think a slightly more manageable claw size is better for the overall design. Because I like the idea that they've got this cloak to kind of wear sideways and to have it cover the arm. I'm not gonna lie, I heard birds in the background of this song, and I thought to myself, there's no way it's fucking late enough for birds to be singing outside. I thought I had fucking somehow spaced out and streamed for like 8 hours or some shit. Whatever, birds come out at this time of year. Would have gone very little done for 8 hours. I do that every now and then. What, space out and stream for 8 hours? Especially in the summer, I am often awake when the birds are starting to chirp. No, think the birds in the song, it comes from outside. I do also do that quite often, to be fair. It's happened, I believe, twice on stream. At least. Okay, I'm liking this more. This is fitting the vision better. The hood, however, should be coming down over the face more. Depending on how much I like kind of the finished product of this project, it could be fun to do more of these. I think I mentioned that I've got a few other songs that I've had in mind to kind of do something like this with. Just kind of I don't want the character's eyes to be quite small. You know, these beady, almost like pinpricks coming from the shadows. I think that might be slightly too low for the mouth. Something more like that. want the demon hand to kind of be weird and lumpy. I don't want it to be, you know, smooth. But even that was a bit too smooth for my liking. Kind of wear and damage the cloak. I love this. Maybe something more like that. We'll be able to add more like physical scuffs and scrapes to the arm in the coloring stage. will do, start adding some of these in. Give the cloak not quite a burlap texture, but like that kind of thick, coarse woven style texture. You know, like an adventuring cloak. Or like a traveler's cloak. I don't know if I want to save every part of this project for stream, or if I just want to perhaps work on parts of it off stream. Because otherwise this could take months to complete. Hey Sue, how you doing? Sorry, we weren't disparaging you for enjoying MLP. Making more sleep talking art. Hell, so we're both working on a band themed artworks. I'm still working on that Poor Man's Poison comic thing. Well, it was more that I was trying to find a gender neutral term for the word everyman, like an everyman, and you said every pony, which dealt psychic damage to me because I wasn't expecting it. I got inspired to do art, then I was listening to more of the music and had to make another one. Hell yes. Sometimes that's the best kind of like inspiration, is just something that hits you and is like, I need to make something now. Only intended to make one. Hey, once you've done one version of a thing, I often feel like your brain, or at least my brain, starts wanting to do more of that like thing, if you, it's like, especially if you think it turned out well. Lyrics made me go feral for 2. Hell yes. Aww. Wholesome interactions in my stream? It's more likely than you think. I accidentally made this barrel thick as hell. Talk about the big iron on his hip. Hey! That's also dope. Hugs all around. Yeah, I made this barrel too thick. Down. Let's make sure I'm doing this properly. Barrel should be about that. Then we can add the kind of ramrod type thing. Gonna go make food and come back, Lo-Fi Art Guy. I'm more of a lurker today. Whenever I wasn't streaming today, I was working on shorts of OBS. I'm so wrecked. Dude, don't, like, absolutely do not worry about it. You go make food. What are you making, if I might ask? If you're still here. If you didn't shoot off immediately after that message. Probably just some noodles or something? Hell yeah. You enjoy those noodles, man. Feel free to lurk and just enjoy the vibes. I think this is honestly going to be a bit more of a low energy stream for me today as well. Work was kind of... It wasn't super busy, but it, like, especially like towards the end, I got a like last minute delivery that I wasn't expecting, and it's just kind of thrown off my night. So I think I'm just gonna take this as a kind of chill work on a project stream, you know? I'll be back if you're still going in a little bit. Hell yeah. I'll be going until about 1:30, so just pop in and out as you see fit, my guy. So at one, well, at half one, I'm gonna be heading off and heading to the gym. I've spent much longer on this revolver than I intended to, but I had to make sure I was getting the mechanics of it down, because you know, that kind of shit's important to me. Probably doesn't help that this playlist seems to have the lo-fi equivalent of whale sounds going right now. That can't be helping anyone's sleepiness. Put that in for the trigger. I don't know why I on. Should be seeing more of this trigger guard along the bottom. Maybe something a little. Notice that I'm going to be doing this, you know, mostly kind of black and white. But I'm still going to need to like separate, well, I say black and white, more grayscale. I'm still going to need to like separate sections out so that I can get different values, and that is going to be a bit of a nightmare. Not a nightmare, but it's going to be a little bit annoying with parts of this. Like the gun. shit. Now see, I feel like the perspective of that gun is like way off. There's an easy way to fix this. Change the pose and don't put a gun there. Remember, nothing's precious. Delete your art. If it's not working for you, delete your art and start again. Sometimes you just gotta push through, but not today. Today we are deleting our art. And we're making it work for us. To be fair, also, I mean, deleting your art is absolutely part of the process sometimes. Sometimes something just straight up doesn't work and you just have to burn it down and start again. So yeah, absolutely trust the process. And if the process is telling you, that doesn't work, then trust the process. I also want to add like a little bit of something there. Okay. Oh, dude. I will show this at some point. I'll get the pictures from Brad from I Am Bobby Joe, who stops in sometimes. But there is sorry, just adjusting my seating. In one of our D&D games, Fool or a Clown has a character called Rourke. The thing I've mentioned on stream before. And you know, being the artist of the group, I like to draw the other players' characters, and I've done the character art for a lot of the characters. And there is this one drawing of Rourke that I did ages ago at this point that I vehemently despise. But Will, the guy who plays the character, loves it. It's one of his favorite Rourke pieces, and every time I see it, I'm consumed with the thought of I could do that so much better now. I've always said no one hates an artist's work more than the artist that made it. Like, we really do be our own biggest critics. At some point, I'll dig that picture out and I'll show it on stream. Hell, at some point I might stream myself doing the better version that I know I can do. If I do that stream, it'll be a lot of outer screaming, not just inner screaming. I was trying to help Fool with a thing the other night for his stream. Specifically because he was using GIMP to try and do a thing. And I learned that GIMP is an eldritch abomination of a program. And I don't understand how it works. Because multiple times while trying to work on that, Will heard me like audibly go, "What the fuck? What do you mean this thing isn't here?" Does that light keep like flickering on and off? I'm also going to turn my heater off because I'm warm. I feel like I keep seeing flickering. It's kind of worrying me. I don't know if it's there long enough for the camera to pick it up. Could have been that I just had like one too many things running. If you think about it, I've got my lamp, I've got that, I've got my PC, I've got 2 monitors, ring light, I've got a fridge that's always on for obvious reasons. I had the heater on. It was just getting close to overloading the thing, which I very much don't want to happen in the middle of a stream. I'm gonna save real quick just in case. Just in case. That's one thing in general that I've never been great at, that I need to get better at, is just saving as I go. I saved mine to death. I should. I don't know, I'm good at doing stuff like that in games, like in Fallout and shit. I save scum the hell out of those games. But I'm just bad at it with, you know, art, my one true passion. I lost too many artworks I was close to finishing only for my computer to crash, update, freeze. Oh god. Boy, do I know that kind of feeling. That shit sucks. I feel like throwing my computer at those moments at a window. Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna make this a bit shorter. That's too long. Yeah, Just full on like screech mode. I'll add some more like interesting shapeage to that. Got to do the Hey, it will. Yeah. I don't know if you were here. With enough noodles to feed a small village. Hell yes. Man, sometimes you can't beat just a good noodles. Yeah, we're talking about the fact that I should really save more often. What kind of noodles you got? Like, what's in them bad boys? Beef. A beef noodle. Just realized if the gun isn't going to be in his hand anymore, I do like me some beef. Yeah, at that point we were talking about like art that we as the artists don't love, but that, you know, other people around us do enjoy, and I was talking about that one specific rock piece that I often say that I hate. In reality, it's just that I know I could do better now, but like I often say like that I hate it, and you love it. It's one of your favorites. You love my art because I'm a god and amazing. Yes, it is Kyber called Rourke. Which, to be fair, that is exactly what you wanted. You sent me a pic of Kyber and was like, I want his court to be doing this shit. So to be fair, I feel like I did nail it pretty well. It's pretty good. Oh, yes, Suo, show us the art. Show us the art. Show art, show art. You said you were working on a... Yeah, show us the process. Oh, you mean the Kyber court. I don't have it on hand. I don't think. Do you have it on hand? Because if you do, send me that shit and I'll bring it up. I even said at some point I might do a stream going over some of my old art and kind of redoing it. You do have it on hand. He's too long. I think that's my issue with it. Right, hang on. Let me just, there it is. Now, obviously, this is a character that's meant to be tall and thin. He is 6'7" and like ridiculously thin, but he's wrong in the wrong. He's long in the wrong way. I feel like his legs are like ridiculously short for what he should, for how long his situation should be. I definitely want to do. I think this would work well as a stream. Revisiting this specific design of Rourke and just kind of fixing it to be kind of how I would do it now, you know? Do a redo. Because I'd say I hate it. I don't hate it. I just know that I could do so much better now. I do like this version of Rourke. This era of Rourke was interesting. I'll revisit it one day. Hell yeah, show us yours, Suo. I do want to see. I like seeing like work in progress bits. Ooh, here we go. Hell yeah. Okay. Have you ever watched the channel Drophy? You know, spelled wild. First off, I think everyone should. I think it's a very good art channel on YouTube. They've been around for a little while. You sketch very similarly to one of the artists on that channel, Julia Lepetit, because like she starts with like lime green for her base sketching, and then does like the next stage of it in, I believe, blue, and then she does the outline in red before like adjusting it to black, just because she can see the differences between those colors differently. It's wild. And like it's a weird process, but like looking at her art, it works. She's a great artist. definitely. That's a... Yeah, absolutely. That's what she does it for. She can just see the differences between those colors much easier than like black on black. That's why I changed the sketch color of all my stuff to blue, because I can see the differences between the black and the blue much easier than I could if I just left it black. I used to do it to red, but I feel like blue works better for me. Now, I don't know at what point that changed, or if it ever really did change, but yeah, definitely. When you've got a free like hour or something, check out one of their videos, because they've got a lot of fun like art challenges and stuff like that. Because I have in the past did everything black. I'll quit for a bit, come back to it, and never could go back to it because everything no longer made sense. Yeah, I feel that, and that is a thing that I noticed with you there. Come on. You like, you're not using one color for the sketch. You're using multiple colors for the sketch to like kind of section off different areas, which I think is a really interesting process. I think that's really cool. Makes it easier for me and others to see. Absolutely. I wonder if I should do that sometimes, because there's been times where I've found certain parts of a sketch to be like harder to pass than others. So I might actually give that a shot. Hell yes. I'll definitely keep that in mind. That actually brings me to like an extra reason of why I wanted to start streaming this stuff. I still very much see myself as like a student in art. I'm not a fucking master. I'm still figuring shit out. And doing this stream, not only does it mean that I can kind of share the weird tips and tricks that I've learned, but it means that I can learn from other artists, from you know, been doing it for 13 years now. Hell yeah. I've been doing art for as long as I can remember, honestly. Ever since I could pick up a pencil, I've been doing weird creatures and characters. I definitely want to do a stream where I like bust out some of my like old art and kind of, I guess, modernize it. That could be fun. I've got a bunch of my old sketchbooks as well, like under my bed, so I'll dig through some and like try and find some particularly interesting ones. Warrior Cats, Sonic, and Invader Zim. I mean, like, we all get inspired somewhere, and from what I can tell by a lot of like internet art, those inspired a lot of people to learn how to draw. That's dope. Warrior Cats was one that kind of passed me by, but I can imagine that if I had like encountered it when I was younger, it would have hooked me. Maybe have like bandages around the demonic arm. Oh shit. I couldn't draw it good, but I did draw them. Hey, doing something bad is the first step of doing something kind of good, in the paraphrased words of Jake the dog. What's the actual quote? Sucking at something is the first step to being sort of good at something. Yeah, I mean, you know, a lot of my old art wasn't great, but we all had to start somewhere, you know? And I did get good after pushing through all the bad. Yeah. Absolutely. I always find it really interesting to like see other artists like processes for drawing. Like, where do they start off? How do they start, you know? Like, seeing the initial stages of what you're working on right now is gonna, like, when since hopefully you're gonna share the finished piece with us when you finish it, that's gonna make that like so wild. I have really bad pixel art in my old days. Again, I mentioned a few streams ago, when I was younger, I used to I didn't really finish any. I think I finished like one, but I used to make Minecraft texture packs, and let me tell you, like, I mean, you know, you'll know this, pixel art is a lot harder than it looks. Pixel art is not easy to pull off. I very, very much respect people who can do pixel art. I got better though, like really good in Microsoft Paint. Hell yeah. I miss the old version. I used that to death. The new version's not too bad, but I definitely see why a lot of people like prefer the old version. The old version was very much like pixels on a screen. The new version tries to be an actual painting software and kind of just gets it wrong. I say the new version, it's the version that's been out for quite a while still. And it does advertise the 3D way too much. Did you ever use the 3D? Cause I never did. And I always kind of wondered like what it was like. Once. And your verdict? Ah, but only to learn. From a friend who used it, fair enough. It was meh using it, but honestly, fair enough. Meh is a better rating than I thought it would get, but yeah, Blender, honestly, Blender just seems good. Blender is one that I've been meaning to learn how to use, not for like full like models, but just to like throw up like a gray box type thing to help with like perspective for backgrounds. Again, not to keep bringing up Drawfee, but there is a somewhat famous episode of theirs where the prompt that they had was we draw ourselves in our favorite animes. And they did it as a speed draw episode, so they had already done the artwork before recording the video. And so they just kind of, you know, watched it as a speed paint and kind of talked through their process. And of course, since it was a drawing prompt, all the other artists started off in either Photoshop or Clip Studio Paint. Julia's starts off in fucking Blender. Because she was learning Blender to do the thing to help with backgrounds. It's just like, her drawing starts and one of them just goes, Julia, is this Blender? Genuinely, like, if you do check out Drawfee, you'll see shit like that all the time, specifically from Julia. She did fucking claymation in one of the videos, like. Hell yeah. Julia is an absolute freak beast. Art-wise. one of the kind of best series is that they do is Julia tries to draw Pokemon that she's never heard of, because she has never played a Pokemon game. And even for me, who has also pretty much never played a Pokemon game, I played like a little bit of one of them, whichever one has Chimchar, the fire monkey. That's the only one I've ever played, and only a little bit on an emulator. And even for me, who has also never really played Pokemon, there are some leaps in logic. I'll quickly, just while we're vibing, I'll get up an example, right? Because this is one of the few Pokemon that I do know what it looks like, right? I'm gonna ruin this stream. So obviously it's tiny. That is the beloved Pokemon Spheal. It is a seal that is round, or a sphere. So it is a spherical seal. It is a Spheal. It's a wonderful little Pokemon. Julia's version of Spheal, however, this is what Julia drew when she heard the name Spheal. Because instead of spherical seal, she heard the words sketchy feel up. Why? I don't know. I don't know why she would do this. I am becoming the Joker. Her brain just works differently in that it kind of doesn't sometimes. And that is why she is a fan favorite and is often referred to as the Monster Mom, which so two of the members of Drawfee, Jacob and Julia, also have a streaming channel on Twitch called Secret Sleepover Society. They are going to be playing Bloodborne soon, or I think they might already be playing it. And I do not want to know what kind of like things that primes Julia's brain for. If I ever get big enough at the content game to meet Julia Drawfee, I'm gonna have some fucking choice words for her. Oh, genuinely, if I, you know, God willing, got big enough to get talking to Drawfee members, I like that. I would cry. I would genuinely cry, and then I would ask Julia what the fuck is wrong with her. Jack, just send them an email. I could. Karina is on Tumblr. I could just fucking do some Drawfee fan art. I do have that power. They definitely won't have me on the show at this point. Like, I don't think at this small of a streamer level, if I go, hey guys, can I be on your show? I don't think that's gonna work out too well. So I shall simply bide my time. One day I'll draw with the best of them. And as soon as that happens, I'll stop streaming, because that is my goal complete. I jest, of course. My one goal of streaming, to get on this one YouTube channel once and then leave forever. Follow me, peasants, so that I might like meet 4 people. That is one thing though, genuinely, that I'm gonna do at some point. Just like, I've never really been a Twitch guy. I have enjoyed watching VODs, but I've never really been there for the live streams. But watching your streams, Will, has kind of gotten me into the Twitch viewer mindset, sort of. Like watching your streams. So I might actually start checking out the actual streams of some channels I like. Because Drawfee streams every now and again. And Secret Sleepover Society, that name's a fucking mouthful. They stream. So who knows? You stream, and I need to check out your streams. You're always in mine. Hey, I've been keeping a close eye on like the notifications for Twitch. As soon as you go live, motherfucker, I'm gonna be in that chat. You cannot stop me. I'm gonna be vibing, watching you play games or do art or whatever the hell you want to do. Yeah, that's right. I'll be there. Come at me, bro. You can't stop me. Hell yes. Hey man, that means you might one day meet ankle spanking. Please let me be a streamer. I'm normal and can be trusted around the people I enjoy. Hell yeah. There we go, Suo. Not only have I been keeping a damn close eye on the notifications, I have people watching out for me. You can't escape me in your chat. Well, thank you. That does genuinely mean a lot to me. It is absolutely wild that there is someone who has so far tuned into pretty much every stream I've done that I don't already know in real life. Like, that's wild to me, and I deeply appreciate that you're here. And as Fool says, you're always welcome here. So I always love seeing that name pop up. Okay, now chill, Jack. Don't cry on stream. 100%, like, hell yeah. We've got to, like, even though I am still like pretty damn small as a streamer, we've got a nice little community going already. Like, just a lot of wholesome fucking chill shit. This is exactly what I wanted from streaming. Just a nice chill place, people can come hang out. Nice bit of conversation. If you've had a bit of a long day, just, you don't have to speak, you just come and vibe. If you want to speak, then it's great to chat to you, you know? Hugs all round. Hugs all around. I think I pulled something in my arm when I did that. Fuck's sake. Oh, I hate having a body. Just spat all over my drone tablet as well. I need to stretch more. Hell yeah, it is. I started very early, making a noise as I get up or as I sit down. Your bones crack more than hers, and she's actually a grandma. Jesus. Take care of them bones, Suo. Nope, that is a zoom. Yeah, I don't think any of us have great bones. Fool's bones are rapidly disintegrating. If anyone's got terrible bones, it's Fool. Don't worry, buddy. We'll get you some new bones. I can't. I pop and crack like a lighting stick. Yeah, as soon as we get a viewer in here that has good bones, we're gonna harvest them and give them to Fool. Which means, Suo, you are safe for now. For now. Why do feet suck so much to draw? I'll come back to that. Oh, shit. Didn't mean to do that. Man, we really didn't get as much of this done as I was hoping to do. I was hoping to at least get the first character like flattened in. But unfortunately, I have to go to the gym. Hell yeah. Clown is streaming tomorrow at 2 p.m? GMT? Question mark? 2 p.m. or 2:30? I can just go on your Twitter and check. PM 2 p.m. Tomorrow 2 p.m. GMT. He's playing a ROM hack, not a ROM hack, yeah, a ROM hack version of a Pokemon Crystal? Question mark? Called Fool's Gold. I'm doing it, buddy. I'm shouting at my friend. Yeah, he's been playing that. He's been playing the new Prince of Persia roguelike. Not roguelike. Metroidvania. I'm getting my terms mixed up. He's been playing the new Prince of Persia Metroidvania. He's been playing this Pokemon Fool's Gold. And last night he played a bit of a tower, like roguelike tower defense type thing. Called Dome Keeper. Not last night, today, earlier today. Man, my brain really is all over the place trying to do this. Yes, that was today. That was... Technically, motherfucker, it was yesterday. It's 1:30. So technically it was yesterday. Yeah, next week is Prince of Persia, Pokemon, and Dead by Daylight, because the new Alan Wake Dead by Daylight skins are out. So that's going to be fun to watch. I enjoy watching him play Dead by Daylight. And you might play Rayman soon as well. Hell yes. Alan Wake is your son. And he's my dad, which makes you my granddad. Give me some pocket money, Pops. Time is weird in the Remedyverse. Hey, there's not a lot of people I'd rather be stuck with. It's genuinely good to have you here, Suo. Okay. We at least have the outline down. Not like I say, not as much as I would have liked to have gotten done tonight. But not too bad. I'm pretty happy with how this is looking. I had the other two open, fucking hoping I'd maybe be able to move on to one of the others, but alas. that's not gonna happen tonight, but it will happen soon. I'm liking this. I'm liking these character designs. However, that is it for tonight's stream. It's been a bit of a shorter one. Next week, we'll be on Monday. We'll be doing more of Fool's Banner. Hopefully, finishing that off. On Tuesday, we'll be continuing with the Hell's Coming With Me project. And then on Thursday, which I'm going to be streaming from now on for a little while, I am gonna potentially work on something else. So I'll see you 4 times next week. Fun stuff. 4 streams! The only reason I haven't been doing 4 streams up until now is because tomorrow, like Saturdays, are really busy for me at work. And so I come home tired as shit. But for the next little while, 4 streams a week. Be good to see you guys there. With that though, take care everybody, and I'll see you next time.